There we go. Hello, everybody. I am PyroFalkon, and I am very golden voice Pyro right now. And this is Trials of Manah. Ooh woo. Ooh woo sounds really weird coming out of a very deep voice. While you've got golden voice Pyro, if there's anything you want me to read in a very deep, soothing voice, please let me know, because I know this won't last for the whole stream. This is Trials of Manah, and it is the Patreon choice stream by Soul. And the last time we played, we were facing the Benevodons, who are these 8 creatures who are trying to destroy the planet, so we need to get them before they can get us. We've gotten all but one, and we are trying to track down the last one now. Wow, I'm watching the audio readout, and another reason I can tell... There we go. Another reason I can tell that I'm in Golden Voice Pyro mode is because of how quiet I am. That's not often. Usually I'm annoying people with how loud I am. But anyway. So it is a rainy, gross day here in Ohio. Which is my favorite kind of day. So I'm excited. But the Akamura is passed out. So I am flying solo at least for a while. Or at least that's what I think is going on. Maybe Charlotte's... We're going to go with the word charm. Maybe Charlotte's charm has driven her away from the stream today. But that is okay. Also, there seems to be a longer than usual delay, which is weird. That seems to be on YouTube's end. So if I don't get to your questions immediately, that is probably why. It's been a while since I've played. Need to take a moment to get my bearings. Okay. Alright, so we are heading to the Gold Star up on the map, which should have the very evil and mean Benevodon. Nisi refuses you to allow to fly solo. She wants to help. She was on my lap earlier. She wanted lap time immediately when I got up and readied the stream. And I would not play. Like, I made sure to keep my legs uncrossed so she did not have room to lay down because I still had show prep to do. And she was very upset. So now she is laying on my blanket, cleaning herself in the noisiest possible way. With her back to me. 24-second latency? That's not awful, but I think there's something else going on with my... I mean, this might be too inside baseball, but the nice thing about this particular game is I can talk about whatever I want most of the time. So, we have detected that there's something going on with my setup, because a lot of times, whenever any of you send chat messages, the Akamura sees it on her computer before I see it on mine. Not by a significant amount of time, but still a few seconds. And that's, given we're on the same network, and my computer is more powerful, and I'm hardwired rather than using the Wi-Fi, it's very strange that she would see messages before me, like there would be any sort of additional delay on my computer. Makes no sense, but it doesn't matter. It's just curious why that's happening. So, 24 seconds isn't bad, but still a bit longer than we have been doing lately. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter. We're gonna go kill a Benevodon or whatever.
Strange. I could have sworn the palace we saw was this direction. Plus, there was no other path. Oh, try using that mirror we found. Supposedly it has mysterious powers. It could help. The Miwa? Oh, you mean this?
The mirror? That mirror is larger than she is.
Too bright! Oh, you saw through my trick. I was going to take you all out quietly. After all, you destroyed the Benevodons. I'm afraid you're of no use to us now. Oh, but you are in for a treat. With all 8 powers combined, the masked mage can now consume
I
the
forgot we killed all the
Benevodon's essence
Benevodons.
completely.
Whatever, Gourmand.
Oh, I can hardly wait to behold his monstrous shape. Oh, I'm so sorry you won't get to see it. Why, you ask? Well, because I'm going to dispatch you all and suck up your soul.
Oh good, we finally get to kill this douchebag. Okay. See, I don't remember this fight from the first time. I kept meaning to watch the first run again and see how our boss rush went, because I think Angela has different... Nope. Sorry, Kevin. Didn't mean to put the AoE directly into you. Holy crap, this is actually taking a little bit of my concentration. Yeah, I think I kind of... Ooh, okay. I think Angela had a different endgame boss rush, which makes sense. What with the narrative and such. I find it interesting. I didn't notice it the first time, but after the second run here with Charlotte, that you have that moment where you face down the 3 main bosses, and one of them will continue to fight you, but not the... Why can't I heal? Oh, he's petrified. God damn it, Duran. There you go. Idiot. You face down the 3 main bosses, and only one of them still continues to fight you. The other 2 give up based on the narrative that you've got going, which I assume is based on your main character. It's a very interesting system. I really like it. Even though Trials of Manah has some weirdness going on, I really like some of its ideas. The idea of having a bunch of interconnected characters who all have their own story is good. I've always liked that. Final Fantasy VI is like that. But at the end of the day, in Final Fantasy VI, everyone is facing the same boss. Whereas here, you have a few different stories going on. They're just more interconnected, which is cool. Okay, Duran, I hate you. The Akamura had an idea that I wanted to implement today. What the fuck? Oh, I'm silenced. Alright, well. So, first let's get you up. And then let's get me unsilenced, which I already was. Then I get you like that. There we go. Maybe I should be going after the clones. I kind of assume that the clones are there to distract me and I should always be going after the main boss, but maybe not. That was decent damage. Okay. Ow. Ow. I finished my thought. So the Akamura was going to do a drinking game where every time Duran said or did something stupid, we would take a drink. You would probably need to do it with a non-alcoholic beverage, because otherwise you'd get smashed within about an hour. But, you know, but the Akamura's asleep, so he can't have fun. Although, honestly, all I'm drinking right now is water anyway, so that's not a fun thing to make a drinking game out of. Oh, this is gonna be a long boss fight. Oh my god, you're both so dumb. Square. Oh my god, it is coming down. It looks like a friggin' rainforest out there. So, yeah. The AI has been my biggest issue with this game. I get it. Like, no game needs to, because I think I had this debate earlier, too. Where, like, you don't want to make the AI so good that the player has nothing to do. But this game is not designed for you to run as a support character. And that's what Charlotte is. Which, maybe this is my fault, ultimately, because I'm trying to only play as one character. I mean, they have a character switch button, so maybe the game is intended that you're always supposed to switch to one of the frontliners or something, but I don't want to play that way. So, oh, you are so shitty, Duran. It's amazing how garbage you are. Oh, this is new. Okay, yeah, I think going after the clones would have been a bad idea. Hi? Oh, is this just your power attack? Oh, you're doomed. Okay. Let's try the status effect heal. No. Let's try the... You know what? Charlotte's dead. We'll just get her back up once she... Oh, God, and... You're petrified. There we go. Oh, we just had to smack him. That's all we had to do. Now Charlotte's not even moving when she's out of my control. How dumb. Alright. Okay. Well, that was fun. Come here, you jerk. I do like the variety of boss tactics that they generally do different things. Although, they're not as varied as, say, Final Fantasy XIV, where every boss is different. But they do enough differences of attacks, you sort of have to stay on your toes. Oh, Duran. Oh, Duran. Oh, Duran. This is a very long boss fight. That was decent. That was a sizable amount of damage for what I've been doing so far. So her level 3 limit break is still not bad. Oh, don't bring the AoE here, Kevin. We have to send these guys to remedial Final Fantasy XIV school. Yeah, Duran's useless. Wow, I can't get more than a couple hits. on these guys. I may need to start going after the clones just because there's so much going on that it's hard for me to get anything accomplished. Oh my god, Duran. Twinkle Wayne. And I also noticed the last time how... Oh, Jesus. I also noticed the last time how, I hate you so much. You're making me not be able to think. Oh, I have to just hit the real one. I see. I get it. And then that breaks the spell, but unlike most bosses, the clones go down in one hit there. Interesting. Wow, that spine. Oh, that was it. I was going to say, I also noticed the last time or whatever that the AoEs almost always come after the player. It doesn't matter who the player is. And that's supposed to help get the player as a real human being involved in the game. You don't want to make the AI so good that they do all the fighting, and then the player is just left there holding a piece of plastic watching a movie, rather than being an active participant in the game. So I get it. I just don't particularly like how it was executed in Trials of Manah, but it makes sense. I understand why they did it. Alright, so we need to get you a little healthy here. Yeah, I'm down to very little magic. Let's hedge our bets. Get 2. Oops. Stop! Duran! Oh my god, stop bringing the AoEs here. Ugh, no commendation for you. This is where I really miss the Akamura, because trying to handle a boss fight with only me on commentary is not the easiest thing in the world. Okay, come here, jerk. Stop apologizing. I didn't even realize you were awake yet. It's fine. So there's just nothing for me to do during this part until he splits into clones. Mm-hmm. Duran! Okay, Jesus. Did Duran even swing his sword, or was he just standing there looking pretty? Or whatever. There we go. Kevin, just take a step to the right when you do that and just boot Charlotte in the back of her head.
How could you? This isn't the last of me. I'm sure we will meet again.
The thought of Gormond has granted you a new ability. That makes no sense. Soul Swallow. Thinking about a skinny jester allows me to swallow souls? Sure. It's not a very good ability either. Gaining a random status buff after killing an enemy, that's not helpful in boss fights. I'll pass on that one. Sounds like Nisi. The Akamura is now up, and Nisi is immediately demanding second breakfast. Which she never gets. She never gets second breakfast. But she continues to ask for it. Alright. I think Nisi is currently arguing that she has not been fed in years, when it has actually been closer to like 6 hours. But, you know, cats. 8-second breakfast. I'm so hungry. You're not. Okay. So all the Benevodons are dead, so we're just doing quest cleanup? That's helpful. We may or may not get to the post-game today, and I do remember the post-game is pretty short. This may have to go one more stream, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I forgot there's another boss we were going to have to deal with. I like this music.
Mirage Palace, huh? Smells evil.
It's a little scary, but I'm not leaving without Heath.
Right. Okay. Were we... Man, this, I don't even remember Mirage Palace. One of these days, I'm gonna go back and review my old footage. Or I may even play this game again. Like, for all my complaints, it's still a good game. I still find it a good game. It just could have been much better. And I think a lot of the stuff that I don't like about it is not... It's because I've seen it done so much better in other games. Like, I believe the last time I played this, or maybe 2 times ago that I played this, I was comparing this game so unfavorably against Scarlet Nexus, which is less an insult against Trials of Manah than it is a huge compliment to Scarlet Nexus. So, I don't dislike Trials of Manah. I think it's really fun. It's just, it could have been better.
This must be Mirage Palace. I can feel an evil presence from deep within the area. I bet the Sword of Manah is in there too.
I can barely hear the game over the amount of scratching Nisi is doing to her scratching post.
Then Heath must be nearby. But how are we supposed to get anywhere in here?
Oh god, Nisi's full of beans. It's because the Akhmar is awake now.
Start by searching the area. There has to be something that will give us a lead.
Okay. Well, let's just take this clockwise and look at all the little pathways. Yeah, this is... If I did this in the first run, I just straight up don't remember it. I don't think I did this in the first run, though. Since we were Angela as the primary in the first run, I bet we had a different end game. And there she goes. Nisi is hunting something. I don't know what it is. She may not know what it is. But that cat is full of beans. We could put tomato sauce on her and she would be just a big bowl of chili. I don't know. I'm tired, man. My metaphors are not here yet. Thank you, Duran, for getting out of the AoE. Much appreciated. Man, I need to do Scarlet Nexus for the channel. Which I have said before, but still. I've got Monster Rancher 2 Advance on the docket. This is weird. Okay, so the Palace of Mirages takes me to other zones, I assume is what's... Oh my god, she's back to her scratching post.
We found the Mana Stone of the Moon here.
Yes, Charlotte. But this is probably not going to be the same type of area. we're going to go ahead and go with the fact that that just does nothing for me. And all of you can believe me because I'm hashtag not a pervert. So that scene has no effect on me whatsoever. Nor does their tight one-piece swimsuits. That's not a thing that I would be looking at, or notice, or want to comment on. Still gonna beat the crap out of them, though. Oh, Jesus. Helpful that we're doing this at night. I wonder if I'm forced, per se, to be at night? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just lucky when I'm doing this, because this would be an unpleasant... Oh, I bet you I'm... So, let me try to predict what's going on. Each of those, the arms of that central plaza where I just was, leads to sort of a past fight, and it's either going to be a boss or a gauntlet. So right now I'm in a gauntlet, and after I win the gauntlet, I get like a chunk of something. And then I get enough chunks, and then that will allow me to move forward in the main area. But since this is the Mirage Palace, this shit is all in my mind, or on a holodeck, or something. I bet you that's what's going on. Nisi, what the fuck are you doing? Okay, that's fine. Guys, could you... By which I mean the succubi, could you stop doing whatever you're doing so I can whap you in the face? Thank you. Wow. They are being very obnoxious. I might want to... Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. What? You say it's over because you whapped a girl once? What's wrong with you, Charlotte? Yeah, I'm gonna have to take over one of them and do their limit breaks. And there she goes again. What the fuck? Oh, I don't have the level 2 or level 3 limit break on him. Oh, I just didn't have enough gas in the tank. I see. Alright, Duran, I guess I have to use you now. There's no way I can damage her enough with just Charlotte to overcome her ridiculous AoE. There we go. So we did the gauntlet. Yep, we're getting a thing. Nisi. Okay. Nisi found a plastic bag she really likes, so she's camping out on it. And there's a stick in front of her, so she has cover, and she's invisible. She's waiting for the Akamura to make a move, and then she's gonna sprint. Okay, so I did that. The door is now locked. So I didn't even get a chunklet or a bauble. It just was like, okay, you did the gauntlet, back to the game. Which is fine. Oh, okay, there's the baubles. Okay. Yeah, I called it. So there's 6 paths? 6 paths. And I've got to go down each one and do a boss fight or a gauntlet. They're all probably memories of my old levels. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Good theming. Not unusual. Yeah, don't mistake that for a criticism, by the way. That's just like... I mean, shoot, man. We've been doing boss rushes since friggin' Mega Man 2, so... I'm not casting a spell to let you start talking, Duran. I don't need to hear from you. I don't remember this at all from Angela's. There's no way we did that. Unless my memory is that bad. Okay, we're in the...
Remember those woods?
Yes, because you were born here, dipshit. Focus and find what you need to find so we can get this going and save the world. I will remember these woods. Do I even have a map here? I assume not, because the radar isn't giving me a map, so... just have to kind of feel my way through an area. Ugh. How... I had a solution to the aerial attacks last time, but I don't remember what it was. Well, we handled that okay.
Peace has returned.
Peace has returned. Shut up, Charlotte. Oh, when I was Angela, my solution for the aerial enemies was magic attacks, because they track them. I don't think... Oh, I have the Holy Bolt, or whatever. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That knocks them down. And then I can follow up with physical attacks. Okay. Yeah. Oh my god, Duran. Stop being poisoned. Stop dying. Why am I healing you? No, wait, that makes sense, because he's tanking. He's just shitty he's just a shitty tank. Also, this game seems to care more about dodging than straight defense, and he's not doing a good job of that. Go away, Caterpies. Wow, he is almost dead again.
Twinkle away. Stay focused.
You know, probably a decent combo in this game is if you get a frontline fighter, or rather, if you play as the DPS and you have an AI acting as support and a different AI acting as the tank, the game will probably fight a lot more smoothly. She is an Angela Shadow, partly because Angela's tall and Charlotte is very tiny, but also because Charlotte is not good at fighting.
So weak. Could have won alone.
Let's see. Oh, this thing again. Haven't we already fought you like 2 times? Although now I'm mixing you up with Tales of Arise, because now there's a boss in Tales of Arise that we have to deal with twice that looks similar to this and has the same type of mechanics. This one's a doozy. Oh, he actually did one of his limit breaks. I'm proud of you, Duran. Idiot. Oh god, that hit my magic. Unacceptable. I'm gonna... There's gotta be a... Where's the tactic? Oh, I can't do it when I'm in the middle of a fight. Somebody remind me that I need to go into the thing and allow the AI to use any limit breaks they want, rather than storing them. That is part of my problem. Duran. Alright, so the Silk Spitter... The Caterpies come back too quick. So I need to just not even worry about them. And I just need to wail on the main boss. I think we're also a little underleveled, because the boss is 62. We're holding at 57, but even the minor enemies are 59. Like, I sort of assume I was supposed to grind a little bit more than I have. That's fine. Come on, target the that. Okay, that wasn't what I meant to aim at, but that's fine. Wow. Did I break its AI or something? Because it's just kind of sitting there. No, I didn't. Duran, stop getting Why do you get poisoned every 2 seconds? Oh, jeez. Oh, that was easy to avoid. I say as both of my teammates immediately get hit by it. These guys would make the worst Final Fantasy XIV players. Oh, wow, that does a lot of damage. Holy crap, Soul, you're good at your at doing quick math. I'm only doing 8 hit points per physical attack, but my Holy Bolt is like 200 and some odd. What's the difference there? Yeah, almost 300 hit points. That's like 10 to what? 25 times the damage? Jeez, forget this. Oh, okay. The body's just straight up weaker. Alright, that's part of it. The body is straight up weaker than the... Oh, and the head is even weaker than that. Okay, I get it. I get it. So I need to Holy Bolt the face. Wow, no, that... Holy Bolting the face was not that much better than Holy Bolting the body. So I need to Holy Bolt the body or physically attack the face. So I've got a couple options here. So attacking the legs is pointless. Or at least we'll make this take 1,000 times longer. Go ahead. Do your stupid head thing. Mistimed that. So that's not going to do a lot of damage since I'm hitting a leg. Charlotte. Whoosh. Okay, so I think the legs are there just to get in your way because they are physically blocking the spells. Oh, jeez. I'm also burning through too much of my magic. If we had Angela and Charlotte, they could team up with different... different targets. Wouldn't be consuming so much magic, but that's fine. I have wanted to play this game again, by the way. Like, it's fun enough. Just, I still want to play Scarlet Nexus. Like, that's the whole thing. Scarlet Nexus was a work assignment, and I still am interested in playing it. And that's very unusual. Like, with Tales of Arise, I finished it, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't need to play Tales of Arise anymore. It was alright. A good B- game, you know? But, not something I would probably play a second time. Because there's just not that much to experience, and the mechanics weren't anything too special. Whereas Scarlet Nexus, man, I can't stop thinking about it, which is very, very strange. Especially because I've played RPGs that have done certain things better. But Scarlet Nexus just has... its action engine, its fighting engine is so good. The story is very anime, but the action engine is so good. And, like, Trials of Manah cannot stack up. It can't. Square did fine, but... anyway. Alright. Boosh! Oh, right in the face! What the fuck? Oh! I don't know what we did to make that happen, but okay. Yeah, suck it, you plant, dragon, tree, flower monster. Hooray! Okay. Oh, Kevin, why? Don't look at me like that. If I want to play Scarlet Nexus, be happy to watch. I don't know how I would pull that off, because Scarlet Nexus... First of all, Scarlet Nexus would make Ledge sigh constantly. The story is so anime, and you will just... It's full of dumbass teenagers being dumbass teenagers, and that's fine from a narrative perspective, but there are several characters where you're just like, just shut up, just get to the point, shut up, just shut up, please shut up. It's fine. It's just not it's not the best story I've ever played. I should do it for the show. I need to stop talking about it and just do it for the show. Well, starting next month, we are going to be changing a few things with the channel. It's nothing huge. Basically, we're going to have 2 streaming days a week, possibly 3, which I know sounds like a lot of work, but I'm doing it because I think it's going to make the channel better organized. So starting next month, streaming Sundays is going to be different games. That's always how I intended streaming Sundays to be. It's going to be different games every day, or every week, rather. And I'm going to finish that thought in a minute.
Well, where are we? What's going on? Is this really the Temple of Light?
If this is the Temple of Light, I hope Link is in there and he can take over for me. So... we're going to have different games every week, and I'm going to focus on indie games, preferably. And we may have the occasional repeat, and if there's a particular game that everyone loves, then we can do it, or if there's a new expansion. But so for example, there's an expansion, a free expansion to Space Crew that just came out, and I've wanted to do that for the show, but we kind of couldn't fit it in. So we're going to get back to streaming Sundays for that stuff. And then for patron streams, those are going to be on Saturdays or possibly Fridays. Because Saturdays, I don't think there's enough Saturdays in a month to cover everybody right now. So, so we'll do patron streams on Saturdays, other games on Sundays, and then normal pre-recorded content on weekdays, which will actually reduce my workload during the week and will slightly increase my workload on the weekends. I think it'll still be a net positive for me, so it's probably going to be a good thing. And then we can start showing off more different games. And I can also use streaming Sundays as a testing ground for, say, the... Scarlet Nexuses of the world, where I want to see how well it would perform on the channel. Ah, yes, limit breaks at will, thank you. Strategy, class strikes. Use class strikes without conserving. Use class strikes without conserving. Use class strikes without conserving. Okay, there we go. Alright. Thank you, Ledge. Hi, Grandpa, or whatever.
I am so glad to see you are all safe. After all, if you had sustained injury along the way, I wouldn't be able to enjoy hurting you myself. Now perish!
Grandpa got buff, and also evil. Is that me doing that, or... Okay. That was them actually using their class strikes. Boy, the game got a lot easier all of a sudden. I was looking away to adjust the volume levels of the video. Poor Charlotte was just standing there with her mace in her hands. Pulling their weight? Yeah, that's a good point. Loading times. Okay. I want a PS5, just to eliminate loading times. Someone buy me a PS5. I don't want to pay the money myself. Are you... Oh, you're not an enemy? Who are you? What are you doing here? What a bother. I do not know how to enter a Mirage Palace. Perhaps that shiny gate holds a clue, but I don't want to go near it. Okay. Alright, bye. That's gonna be a trap. Yep.
This one is so...
My gamer instincts or whatever are nice and good right now. Okay. The world is ending. Duran did something. How do you do an anti-drink with a drinking game? Do you just spit it out? I guess. What's happening right now? I think they did some sort of roulette, but it hit one of them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay. Was that thing's pot blinking? What? Oh, the little creature? Yeah, his pot is sentient, so it was blinking. Oh, good, the first town where everything exploded. Eek, help, help, please, there are monsters loose in the town! I will not budge from this spot until the monsters are gone. I shall simply dance here until you come back and tell me the coast is clear. Okay. Okay, this is... fine. Do you actually sell shit? You don't, because I could really use some more fairy walnuts right now. Let's see. If only they spare the children. Oh, don't be depressing when I'm trying to crack jokes and do what I do on YouTube. Alright. Hello, monsters. Let's see. I say that, but actually it's kind of ballsy that, especially for a lighthearted game like this, you're gonna put child murder and death in. Like, give us some stakes, yo. Don't just... Don't make the end of the world seem like just another friggin' Sunday. You know what I mean?
Time to celebrate. Let's get moving.
Okay. Ah, they textured the inside of the house, even though I can't get in there. With rubble and such. Good polish. See, my issues of this game has not been polish, or graphics, or anything like that. The Benevodons have destroyed everyone in the town! This is the end for us! My issues with Trials of Manah has always been just the AI. Like, that's always been the long and short of it. See, it's the day, but it still looks like night. I wonder if it's designed that way so What's-His-Bucket still is able to turn into a wolf form, even when we're running around. Doggo? Oh, that's an enemy doggo. Well, now I feel bad. I also forgot my Holy Bolt was an AoE. It's the only problem with playing games like this over the course of many, many months. I forget basic strategy. Ow, ow. Douche. Go, zombie, get away from me. You alright, tiny child? Ponta is dead. Who is Ponta? That better not be a pet, or I'm gonna flip my PlayStation in upsetness. Wah, it's them. Okay. Man, talking to the townspeople is just depressing here. Did this poison me? No, the water did not poison me. The ghouls poisoned me. Duran, I'm not healing you. It's probably your fault you're poisoned, so you're gonna have to just friggin' deal with it. He's participating in his own drinking game. Oh, fine, Duran. I guess I better heal you now, because you're dying. There we go. I am hungry, but I don't know what I'm hungry for. Definitely not eggs. You've been wanting a big breakfast, though, for a while. I'm surprised you didn't just DoorDash McDonald's and get yourself a massive breakfast. You're not on. You did make a shitload of eggs. How many eggs did you make? You made 7 eggs. Okay. Is that everybody? Oh, you've taken care of all the monsters in town! Oops, I think you missed some. If only you had perished with them, you could have joined it. Oh god, what? So is this just our own nightmares? And regrets and shit?
This one is so annoying.
I wonder if I actually missed monsters, or if he was always going to say that. Like, there may have been monsters that way that I didn't find or something. It does seem like something he would just say narratively. If the Mirage Palace is in our minds or whatever, and it's sort of us in our own personal hells reliving our regrets, then that makes sense narratively. Although I don't actually know what the Mirage Palace is. I'm just sort of assuming. Anyway. I think those villagers were actually ghost monsters. That makes sense. That does make sense. Because why would there be actual humans here? Let's go ahead and do a little bit more searching before I... Oh. Nope, I can't. I guess that was what I needed to do. Alright. I do find that a powerful narrative in RPGs because it doesn't happen very often where a town is just leveled. They did that in Lufia? What was the game that made me cry with all the puzzles? Luke requested it a bunch. Lufia. Lufia 2, yeah. They did that in Lufia 2 also, where they just destroyed a town after you were in it. It's a good way to take away the player's safe spot and make things a little bit more chaotic without doing anything too wacky. I mean, even games like Resident Evil know how to do it. Yeah, I knew it. You give the player a safe spot, and then you come up with a narrative reason why that safe spot can no longer be safe, and you take that away from them. I love that. That's one reason I really love Final Fantasy 15, because the entire game is full of mechanics where it makes the player dependent on certain mechanics, and then they take it away from you. It's brilliant. And the game lies to you pretty much from the start, which is fantastic. That's another one I should do for the show. Or at least for Discord streaming. Or something. Guys, could you not? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just charge it and do a class strike.
This one's a doozy.
I'm still eating that move, but that's okay. At least we got one of them out of here. It's not so much that they're strong, it's the two of them were making that more difficult than it needed to be. You're still talking, Charlotte. You're supposed to be silenced. Shut your face. 15 would make a good movie night for Discord. You know, it would. That's not a bad idea. Because there's a lot of just not doing shit in that game. It's because it's a little too open world, so that would make a good movie night for Discord. I need to get back to Red Dead Redemption 2 also, because we've barely scratched the surface of that one. I need to get back to my Cowboy Simulator. Maybe that's what I'll do for the AP. We were gonna do Final Fantasy. I guess if the Akamura needs more Final Fantasy work, I'll do that, but... What, Akamura? I didn't have it planned, per se. Just that... Like, for me, Final Fantasy XIV doesn't... Well, I don't want to say it doesn't hold appeal. That was almost what my mouth wanted to say. Just, I've wanted to get back to Cowboy Simulator 2018 for a while. Just, I really like Red Dead Redemption. Oh, I love this music. This is my favorite dungeon music in this game. It's happy and exciting, but still, like, it still fits well with battle, which is very strange. Yeah, that's my concern, since the Akamura is basically doing a time-limited thing with Final Fantasy XIV. Like, that might need to be the higher priority. You don't need to do it yourself. We all need Moog Stones. Okay. You'd have to pug the Akamura. You'd have to work with strangers. You could pug as a DPS. Akamura. My whole thing on this planet is I tend to serve other people, so shut up and let me deal with being less happy to make you happier. I don't know. That makes it sound very bad. Stop flying around me, you imp bastard. Okay. That camera work probably just made a few of you sick. I apologize. Alright. I think this is a linear path. Really like this music. Okay, let's get out of that. Cool. That's interesting, Ledge. We could try. Ledge is suggesting that I do Cowboy Simulator anyway while the rest of you do Moog Stones, but I don't see how that would really work out because you wouldn't be able to communicate with each other. Whatever, we'll deal with that later. That's for future Pyro's. He is outside the ring. What am I supposed to... Oh, I have magic. Wait, no, my magic went through him. He's glitched. I can't attack him. Alright, so we're going to have to run from the fight. And now we can probably... Yeah, there we go. That's all we had to do. We had to run from the fight, get him reset, and then we could beat the crap out of him. What a weird bug. Like, it's the that's actually the first real bug I've experienced in this game. This is like I said, Trials of Manah, all of my criticisms of Trials of Manah are in execution. Or, no, I should say in the details of its design, not in its execution. Good music, the gameplay's relatively enjoyable. You're gonna turn evil. No, it's not actually Heath. Charlotte, I'm not even gonna bother turning you up for this. Because you're being an idiot. That's not Heath, you...
Trap. Charlotte. Could be a trap. Be careful.
Guys. Alright. Just needed to check my surroundings. Alright. That was blood red. That's probably not a good sign. Oh, I'm back to the... Wait. What the fuck? Red. Does that mean that I picked the wrong door? Because this is the first area again. I'm going to try to skip all the battles this time. Since we already did it.
All of us, together, retreat. Take down the enemy.
See you around.
Okay. They said he went down there, but I have to go up the stairs? What the fuck? Oh no, not you again. Oh, I hated fighting you. I do remember I only had to fight him once as Charlotte.
When are these bad guys gonna stop already? Maybe if we beat them bad enough, they will stay away for good.
No, they won't. That's not how this fight works. Oh my god. Alright. Yeah, that... Oh, I hated this fight. Yeah, here's the side enemies. They don't stay away for good. They just respawn when I defeat them. I think. I mean, I guess we can try. Yeah, and then the... Okay, so it just changed form. It changed form into an imp. This one just changed into a knight. This is another example of a boss that's not bad in theory, but in practice with, like, how shitty the AI is, it's not great. Like, see all this garbage that's on the screen right now? This AI cannot handle this. It can't handle being able to dodge all this stuff. I can, because I'm a human player. Although even for me, this is... it's a bit much. Okay, so we killed the imp. I'm gonna put myself at risk. I just want to kill the Copper Knight. Okay, so the Copper Knight's down. Duran just ate half his health because he's an idiot. And here come the shapeshifters again. So you can't completely defeat the shapeshifters, I don't think. I think we tried that the last time. Because I find this fight so annoying. Like... Oh, Duran. I remember when I did this with Angela, I found it easier to just let everybody die, because I couldn't keep wasting the items on these people.
Leave this one to me.
Alright. But I want to see if there is another way to do this, or if I truly am just, like, there's no other way.
Stay focused.
Hold on, Durant. I mean, Kevin. I gotcha. So yeah, the shapeshifters keep shape-shifting, which is fine. But when you take one out, they respawn, right? Because there's another one now. Like, if they're... So, the dialogue implies that you can take them out permanently. But that's what I'm saying. If you could, then that's fine. Then the mechanic is fine. But if they're there just to act as a distraction, then, I mean, what are you supposed to do? This is basically a waste, but right now I'm just trying to get a handle on how the fight is supposed to go. Yeah, and so another one spawns in. So now there's just 1,000 traps on the field. The enemy or the ally AI cannot handle this much stuff. Because look at how narrow of a location I'm at, and the ads keep coming back. Like, it's so weird. This fight is so annoying because there's just nothing the player can do. If there is an actual solution to this, it is beyond me. The times I've done this before, I've just had to brute force. I just get in the boss's face and just attack like crazy. There goes Kevin, so he's down. And, like, for this, I don't blame the AI, in a sense. Like, ultimately, yes, it is the AI's fault they're not dodging this stuff. However, the reason they're not dodging it, like, so when you build a game, and granted, I don't know anything about building games, basically. I'm not a designer, but you want everything to sort of work with itself. Like, you need to make sure that if you're going to have AI, then you need to make sure that you don't do anything that's too nuts for the AI to handle. Because you get into situations like this. Like, what am I supposed to do, you know? And I mean, honestly, this is honestly almost too much for a player to handle. Like, this is... The amount of stuff that's happening right now is crazy. I can't zoom the camera out, so, like, you're seeing the same angles I'm seeing. And we're doing no damage to the actual boss. So I've blown through all of my magic. My partners are down. Like I said, though, even if I go down or whatever, right now this is just intel gathering. I want to make sure I'm not missing something. Interestingly, the other shapeshifter... Never mind. I was going to say the other shapeshifter isn't getting involved in the fight, but... Never mind. This might be one of the fights where I'm going to have to take over with someone else, because Charlotte doesn't have the damage output she needs to get very far in this fight. I think that's how I handled it last time. Because when I was Angela, I had the damage output, but... Yep, and then... The shapeshifter respawns. Like... Am I missing something? So, like, for example, the way I would design this, if someone insisted that the fight look like this, but I could make a change, I would say, like, every time you kill a shapeshifter, a trap disappears permanently. Not this respawn shit. It just permanently disappears. Because then, that gives you an incentive to both have a shitload of traps and also encourage the player to kill the ads, rather than what I think I actually need to do, which is ignore the ads and just go for the... Wait a minute. They aren't respawning now. So there is an end to them, because now the shapeshifters aren't respawning. Oh, no, never mind. They're there. They're back. They're back. I was incorrect. And I still don't know what's turning me into a mini. Yeah, so the shapeshifters respawn forever and don't really change the field. And the traps are there permanently. So, like, I mean, what are you supposed to do? The only way you can really do anything is to get in the main boss's face and just brute force him. And that's not fun. Okay, I've stunned him. So yeah, this fight is frustrating, but not for any good reason. It's frustrating because it's designed poorly, and there's just nothing. There's nothing you can really do about it. You know, it's just annoying. So I would rather save my items for myself than even bother waking up my allies, because my allies can't handle this. When I can barely handle it, the allies can't handle it. Alright. Yeah, well, that's the thing. This boss fight would be fine if there was actual team dynamics. Because, as Genergy says in the chat, you can have a tank absorbing a lot of the damage, or maybe luring away the shapeshifters, and while the DPSs are trying to actually take down the wall or something. But again, that brings us back to the AI problem. The AI is not designed to handle that. This game cannot deal with that. So instead, you have your AI just immediately die because they can't dodge all this shit. And then you, as the player, are left to brute force it. I mean, I'm not doing a tremendous amount of damage to him, but I'm not doing a zero amount. Even if I'm blown backward, like, this is fine, because it gives me a chance to get healed. And then it's still better to just completely ignore the ads and move in and light up the boss. If the AI is going to do anything for me, it's going to be that they absorb these AoEs, like the Blaze Wall, while I'm up here actually accomplishing something. Which, again, it's just so weird, man. This is such a badly designed fight. If there is something I am truly missing, then I would take back my criticism. Like, if there's some sort of... I don't know, if there's, like, a gadget somewhere in the room that I just have not noticed because of the sheer insanity of the fight that could shut down the imps or the traps or something, then fine. But I don't think I've missed anything. I think it's just a poorly designed fight. Okay, he just cast a defensive spell on himself. And it's not even really helping him all that much. And as I'm here, like, I'm dodging the AoEs, but the shapeshifters don't even get to hit me that much. So there's no downside to getting in his face other than the fact that I have a very limited amount of space. Unless, again, maybe that was the intention. Maybe the designers are trying to be like, this is how you're supposed to fight them. And all of the traps and everything else are just distractions for you. And you're supposed to just get in his face and wail on him. Which I will still contend is a shitty design for a fight. But whatever. We'll brute force this and get out of it. So, hi, Akamura. Do you want me to turn you on? Alright, hold on. I can't really... Let me get to the safe zone here. Alright. Alright, there you go. Hot volume test.
Hello. I would argue they should have done either or with the constantly spawning ads or the traps.
Yeah. Basically, my entire issue is there needs to be a way to shut something down in this fight.
Yeah, this is too much shit. And yeah, I get it, it's a trapdoor, but that's storyline.
And well, that's what I'm saying. Like, try to make the player feel smart. If there's a thing in the room I could use to shut down either the traps or the ads, then I, as the player, you would think should be rewarded for finding the thing.
Yes.
Because this is not a Dark Souls game.
But
So
this is a Dark Souls boss.
yeah. Uh-oh. Okay, so he's adding this weird goopy fire attack. That's fine. Ow. That's
and like,
alright.
if you had some decent distance attacks, that'd be one thing, but you don't have much magic.
Yeah. All Charlotte has is Holy Bolt. And that's not even doing that much damage to him.
I think this game is designed that you need a magic user, a melee, and a ranged, and you just don't have that. You have the 2 melee.
Oh, fuck. This is so dumb.
We really made a mistake using all the good characters in the last run.
Well, that and the fact that I just straight up refused to switch characters. Because really what I should be doing right now... Like, again, I understand where the flaw in my own logic is, because what I should be doing...
Is switching to Kevin or Duran.
Yeah, I should... What I'm going to do is we're going to wake up Kevin, specifically Kevin, because Duran doesn't have the deeps. We switch to Kevin, and then I just do what I've been doing, but as Kevin. Yeah, because now I'm doing way, way more damage. And then if Charlotte goes down, she goes down. The difference, however, is Charlotte could heal herself, and Kevin cannot. I'd have to focus on items, which is probably fine. But at least this way the fight goes a lot faster.
Yes.
You can see how much more damage I'm doing with them.
Is Charlotte set to use her limit breaks?
Yeah. Well, Charlotte's
there
down.
she is.
Yep. So, like, they can't... The AI just can't handle the dodging.
Yeah, if your AI can't handle this, you either have a bad level or you have a bad AI.
It has a weakness to Undine. So, if I used my water attacks, then... Shit.
Flood the door. Flood the door.
Yeah, the attacks are too rapid, and the traps are too rapid, and there's no way to shut down the ads. Like, it's just an unfun fight. It's not even... It's just an unfun fight. That's what it comes
Yeah.
down to.
It's like, it ruins the fun.
Yeah, and it does break up the flow, because this is not a boss that's difficult because it's a damage sponge, or a boss that you have to use good tactics on. It's a boss you have to cheat the AI out
Yep.
in order to get through.
And it's like, it's that one boss, but you have to deal with it twice.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And whoever installed this door knew what they were doing.
Yeah, man, this is
only
the
nice thing I
ultimate
have to say.
security.
I don't even want what's beyond the door now. Like, I'm just gonna go piss in the water supply and leave. Screw this.
Exactly. Oh, power attacks are helpful. Kevin's come out pretty quick. Ow.
You're dying. Eat chocolate. I don't think, as a beast man, Kevin should be eating chocolate, but okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, not when I've come this far. This is actually why I prefer having Charlotte, even though she doesn't do as much damage.
At least she can heal herself.
Yeah.
And like those became one shots.
Yep. Yeah, they did. So we've just lost all that progress. Yep. It's not a fun fight. It's
No.
it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. It's not a challenge. It's just annoying.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you've been steadily building up your power this whole time. Here's literally stabbing you in the anus for 30 minutes. 30 uninterrupted minutes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we were on that fight for what it felt like 15 minutes. There's no way it actually was.
My breakfast.
But
That's how long it took.
yeah, it's just not fun. I think it'd be fine in multiplayer, because in multiplayer you'd have to work and coordinate and, you know, do the whole thing.
But there's no multiplayer.
But there's no multiplayer.
Just went down there.
Wait! Trap! Charlotte! Could be
Oh, so the whole thing with the trap is ignore the door? Oh, that's so dumb.
We didn't even have to... Wait, we do have to do it.
Yeah, we have to do it.
Annoying.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm going to stick with the same strategy, because Charlotte was able to take the damage better. So, alright. So if it's weak against ice or whatever, yeah, that's all I've got. So I'll just ice myself. I'm not even going to bother icing the other two.
When are these bad guys gonna stop already? Maybe if
Yeah, he's weak to ice. Mark found that he's weak to ice because he's got a fiery mouth or whatever. Apparently, when he's showing his fire mouth, if we hit him with an ice attack, it stops him from doing something. And I'm definitely doing a lot more damage this way.
Yeah, he's going out a lot faster. You just have to ignore those shapeshifters.
Yep.
Which Duran is not doing.
Nope. I just have to make sure I always have the ice power on my weapon, and then I'll be alright.
Music kind of slaps. Kind of.
The music's alright. So is this what... Okay, so when I put out his mouth fire, he doesn't make as many traps? Which... Sure. I mean, I guess that helps the AI more than it helps me. But I guess fuck you if you don't have a water or ice attack in your inventory.
Yeah.
So...
Really.
Let's see... And that repel is like, just everything about this fight is annoying rather than fun or challenging.
Yep.
Duran's going down. I don't even care enough to heal him.
If Duran wanted Heelys, he should have gotten good.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I get the elemental boost even on a limit break? I do. Well, that's helpful. I mean, I guess there's nothing stopping me from refreshing the, There's nothing stopping me from refreshing my Ice Saber every so often. This is helping put him under... Like, he's not doing as many traps this way, and that is helping the AI, so... Okay, at least that's a solution. Thank you, Mark. It's still a shittily designed fight. I will die on that hill. This fight is really stupid. And should be better. But at least with this... Because no other fight needs elements like this. Like, apparently the only hint was that his mouth is fire. And it's actual fire rather than just an idle animation. But it's so dumb.
Yes, I agree.
Alright, anyway.
Very too bad.
I don't know, like, if the game had taught me from the beginning to that elements were important, I think I would have realized it sooner. I forgot I even had those moves to power up my friggin' weapon, or change the element of my weapon.
It didn't become a thing until it was time to defeat the Benevodons, really.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, yes. And this jerk isn't a Benevodon, he's just an asshole. He's a door. I mean, fuck. Genergy is coming up with good solutions. He's coming up with D&D solutions in there. We should shove dynamite in his mouth, which will light it on fire and then explode him. I'm good with this.
Just pack the door with gunpowder.
It's like the first time you fight him, I don't think you even have access to elements. I don't think I was able to do that with Angela the first time. If I was, it just never occurred to me to attack the fire. That's silly. Oh, whatever. Whatever, he's almost dead.
In real life, attacking the fire just leads to tears. And if you're me, you get it barks. I don't think I told that story
Barks?
on the show.
God.
When I was 4 or 5, we had a we had a gas stove that produced actual fire. And I was 4 or 5. I'm like, I'm going to touch is bright red. I like red. Boop. And I spent the rest of the evening in the bath clutching an ice cold barks. So if you touch fire, kids, your parents will give you a barks.
Now I want a barks.
And you should go for barks later.
I tried to save Duran, and he just got obliterated. That's what I get for trying.
Never trust Duran.
Nope, never trust Duran. Oh. You're intended to have elemental items? That's never been needed, though.
You have to buy Poseidon claws. Why?
So dumb. So really, the developer is pigeonholing you into one specific strategy, or else it takes 20 minutes to kill the door. I think that's bad design.
Yeah, that's terrible design, is what that is.
Because that's not that's forcing the player to come up with one solution rather than using any sort of skill. I will die on that hill. It's a shitty fight. All right, back to the not shitty fights.
Not shit fights. Going back into the not shit fights.
I looked away. See, this shit's fine. Like, that's fine. Because that was me not paying attention. That's fine. I should be punished for not paying attention. Duran just gets punished because he's Duran.
Yeah, Duran gets punished for existing as Duran.
Duh. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna comment that song's stuck in your head again.
Yep, it comes and goes. Like Karma Chameleon.
You have never sung that song on the show.
No, it's a lyrical joke.
It's a lyrical joke?
Karma, chameleon.
Yeah, I know the song.
Come and go.
Oh.
Come and go.
I didn't remember the song as well as I thought I did, apparently. I know I can switch to another character. I'm just using this to take a break for a second. Speaking of items, I could really use a shop in this place. This is the final gauntlet, though, it feels like. The first try did take about 20 minutes? Ugh. Well, to be fair with that first attempt, I was trying to beat back the shapeshifters and seeing if there was a way to permanently end them. Oh, this is the first dungeon.
Place feels different.
Jellies. Angry jellies.
Smell like a cave.
We don't want any surprises.
Why are you sniffing caves, Kevin? It's a weird thing to admit to.
I think I would like a pillow that looked like one of these guys.
Oh, a little slimy pillow.
Yeah.
Oh, I should look for jellyfish pillows.
Very cute.
To the store.
I am bad at art, but I want to at least get to the point where I can sketch a tiny cute thing like that. Like with cat mouths. Speaking of cat mouths, where's the cat?
She was. David.
Oh, is she? Wow, she's quiet and behaving herself. Who replaced Arnisi? She was bouncing all over the place when you got up.
That's not a jellyfish, that's a squid.
What? Oh, are you on Amazon?
Yes, that's also a squid. That's also a squid.
Okay.
These motherfuckers don't know what a jellyfish looks like. Why are you putting eyes on the jellyfish? Jellyfish can't see.
You love jellyfish.
That's a squid. I love jellyfish. Dude, that's the life. Float around, eat shit. Every so often
Oh,
you
shit, I
spit
went
tons of
backwards.
yourself. Fuck yeah. I want to be a jellyfish.
Someone comes along, you sting them so hard they can't
the
move.
shit out of them.
Aren't jellyfish curious sometimes too?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, they have just enough of a functional brain to be, or functional something, to be curious.
Every so often something happens. What the dingle dongle is that? I'm a jellyfish.
Wow, Akamura.
Yes.
That's what a developer needs to make. They need to make a game where you're just a jellyfish.
Jellyfish Simulator 2022. Make it happen.
Yeah. It'd still be smarter than Duran. Alright. There we go. Okay, so... Wow, it's really easy for me to get turned around in here. So I think south... North. I think north is the exit, so we need to go south, right? We need to go across the water this way. See, this isn't annoying. This is me having to find my directions. Yeah, that's fine. This is why I say, like, I loathe that door fight so much, but, like, that is the worst part of this game.
Yeah.
That specific thing is the worst part of this game. Everything else in the game's fine. Even if it's not brilliant, it's fine.
Leave this one to me.
I like the music
That did
in
nothing.
Here.
What?
I like the music in here.
Yeah. The music is one of the first things that really got me into Trials of Manah. And Secret of Manah, for that matter. I love the shop music of Secret of Manah. So good. I never did finish that. It was, I think Cam was requesting that for his Patron Choice Streams of the Month before he stopped paying for it. We never did finish it. That's another game I want to do. I want to do, because he bought his Chrono Trigger like 5 years ago, or he bought the channel Chrono Trigger, and I never did play it. I haven't even started it. Oop. Whoa, whoa. There we go.
Leave this one to me. It's over.
Boosh. Aw, his name's Batmo. That's
Bammo.
cute.
This one to me.
There's a Bammo.
Yeah. And he's also dead, but mainly he's a Batmo.
Let's kill a million of them, tie them all together,
Uh-oh.
strap wheels on it, and we'll have a Bammo-mobile.
Something's happening. Is this a mimic? Charlotte, what are you doing? No one opens chests this way.
Charlotte has to, like, get way down and slowly open chests because of her scoliosis.
We're really quiet today.
Oh, sorry. Oh, Jesus.
It's a king mimic.
I've got gonorrhea.
Kaiser mimic. Wow, that's bigger than a king or whatever. Duran, stop, please. He's even got more hit points than the rest of us, and he gets the crap kicked out of him so hard.
Whooped his ass.
I might need to... Okay, let's
He
stay
was
out of
just
that.
doing mimic things.
We may need to double check his gear, but Duran has been taking those kinds of shots from the start, if I remember right. Like, he's never been that good. The mimic smells dinner.
Can't you tell? We are getting stronger.
We are getting stronger. Was that the challenge? Yeah, that was the challenge. Okay. I cannot believe I was on that fight for 30 minutes combined. That's gonna chap my ass. My ass is chapped, everybody. Aw, the baby has tuckered herself
better
out.
Eat some chapstick? I don't know. I'm trying to make a joke out of it, but it's not funny.
She is so passed out right
Aw,
now. It's so cute.
This enemy in no
You
time.
know what that means?
Mm.
Time to go pet the cat.
She always bursts all her energy and then passes out really hard.
Yes.
And then bursts all her energy again. She's been bored. Next time we go to the store, we need to get her a toy. An
Yes.
automated toy. Okay. We're going to touch the booper. I'm going to boop the
Oh.
booper.
We should set a time and then we can give her a treat for being a good girl at the vet.
Yeah, there's a lot we need to do with her.
Poor thing. Remember, people, kids are a lifetime responsibility.
I got so turned around and my head hurts.
Not good at problem solving. Just want to defeat my enemy.
I feel you, Kevin. I really feel you on that one. Oh, what luck. I see the path. Perhaps this will show my thanks.
Be careful.
What?
This could get ugly.
You're attacking me now? Aww. If I had known that, I would have left you alone.
Learning. Getting stronger.
Oh. Disappointing. Sorry, Soul. I had to kill your favorite dude or whatever. She is sleeping. Okay. Trap. Yep.
Be careful.
Each of those circles on the ground is actually an enemy.
Niecy's being cute.
She is being cute. She wanted lap time earlier and I wouldn't give it to her.
Aww, poor thing must
Yeah.
be devastated.
She does seem disappointed. She seems actually disappointed when she can't get lap time.
Yep.
Because I was leaning forward intentionally, because that's the only way I can defend against lap time. So she was going to jump up on my desk, but her usual jumping spot has a thing in the way, so she couldn't do that. So she just kind of sat there looking forlorn.
Aww.
And I wouldn't let her get up on my lap. I had
Poor
to do show
baby.
prep. Yeah, I know.
Mommy shut her out of the bedroom last
Yeah.
night, and Daddy won't let her have lap time.
She didn't like the door being shut. She was upset all night.
Aw.
She was screaming
I
all
feel
night.
bad, but I needed my sleep.
I know.
Daddy,
Yeah.
Mommy shut the door.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't have been a loud ass baby girl.
It was a rough day for kitties last night.
Aw.
What did she do that you told me? She slipped between the bed and the wall or something like that?
Yeah, she got up onto the radiator to get to the windowsill, but she got up onto the radiator between the bed and the wall, so she just kind of sandwiched herself in there, and she just clawed her way up, popping seams in my sheets the whole way.
No more enemies. Not until next time. Menace.
She sort of does cat parkour. She doesn't want to take the easiest path.
Yeah.
She takes the most ridiculous path to get anywhere.
Somehow she's become allergic to jumping up onto the bed.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what changed.
She goes through her modes. Just like, you know, when it's lap time, and forget anything we're doing because lap time is more important.
Man, there's dog science and then there's cat science.
Well, I think
Dog science is like, let's do the thing. Something bad happened. Let's do the thing again. Something good will happen eventually. Cat science is, let's do the thing. Something good happened. Let's do another thing. Something bad happened. Let's do that thing again. Let's do that thing again.
I think Nisi just has her own science. And
Nisi
it's
science?
very strange.
She's a strange kitty.
She is. I just realized the audio's probably a wee bit loud.
Somebody opened my cat's brain and stuck a bunch of dumb in there. It's like, hey, store your dumb somewhere else.
Well, I see the giant glowy. Whoa, where'd all you enemies come from? I thought they were just the two robots.
There were actually 7.
Uh-oh. I know who I'm targeting. Okay, good.
Too bad.
I guess the AI is doing their moves. I haven't been really watching when the AI is doing limit breaks, but I guess they must be because their meters don't get charged. I hope they're just doing their moves intelligently and they're not like using a limit break when the enemy only has like 3 hit points left or something.
Calling you out, Final Fantasy 14 players. It's one thing I like about playing with the trust system. They'll just burn it.
Yeah. It really feels like that's what you're supposed to do.
Don't waver. We cannot let the forces of evil win.
See, this seems like a maze. So this is the palace itself. This seems like a maze. Oh, I can't go. I was like, what's stopping me from just going to the crystal dealy-do? A giant-ass moat. That's what's stopping me from going to the crystal dealy-do. Let's... Oh, each of those doors led to different things. That's interesting. Ah, including a save point, which includes a healing spot. Okay. Alright, let's exit then. Explore those side rooms first. Immediately I can just feel my agitation going down because this is an interesting dungeon. Okay, so...
You got some lucre. That means there's a shop coming soon.
This is probably progression, which is why it's locked and why there's a healing save point here. So... And I have played the game enough to know that when it tells me to go somewhere, I should go the opposite direction, because usually I get something out of it. So we're going to skip the main door. We're going to take the left side door. Let's see where that goes. 1 treasure. Okay, well, hopefully that treasure's worth it. But knowing that we've got a healing save point is even better, because we can be a little bit aggressive, at least in this first part.
Too bad.
Yeah, not bad. Good. I mean, Even for not being front line, Charlotte hits fairly hard with those limit breaks. Oh, enemies are still spawning in. This music's kind of calming.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Stay focused.
I've always loved the music of, like, because the Manah games have their own flavor of music. They're simpler, because, say, the Final Fantasy music tends to be very orchestral and epic and sweeping.
Yes.
Whereas this music is much more simple and lighthearted, which matches the tone of the series. Final Fantasy has always felt like it's supposed to be epic and orchestral and sweeping and huge, whereas Manah is lighter and a bit more fun. Even if the plot is still save the world, it's much more high fantasy.
Yes.
Alright, so... Okay. What I'm doing right now is I'm looking at the radar and seeing if the rooms are symmetrical. It seems like they are. Be careful!
Be careful!
It's a peeper. Whoop. Okay.
Yeah,
oh boy.
Like,
Target switch.
Nobuo Uematsu's musical style really shifted away from freestyling on a piano to the sweeping orchestral music. Because remember, he used to do all the Final Fantasy music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was only so much you could do when you were on the NES and Super NES.
Yeah, but this feels like you're going back to just freestyling on a piano. It's
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Did you know that Nobuo was self-taught?
Did you know boots go on feet?
Did you know boots go on feet?
If you told me that at some point, I don't remember.
I always thought that was interesting because
What is happening right now?
you could get this like sense that like the man knew what he was doing even in the original Final Fantasy days, but it's like,
Oh,
wait,
something's moving.
he didn't?
I see. I see. I get it. I understand what the game wants me to do. Because I assume those platforms go laterally when I boop the booper. Yep, they do go laterally. So if I boop one booper, then we need to go to the other room and boop the booper so those platforms are lateral. And then I can get across and get the treasures. Oh, nope. It doesn't work that way because there's no booper to boop in this room. Huh. Okay. This is clever. I like this dungeon design. It's making me think. Subjecting me to a bullshit fight. Man, we are so much more powerful than the Angela team is. Because the Angela team, I think, is 64 in the post-game with everything finished. I don't think I had to get to 60 with the Angela team. So I should say the Angela team is the more powerful one. The Charlotte team is not very powerful. We need more levels in order to have equal power. Alright. Come on, team. Yeah. So this dungeon is deceptively linear. Oh, okay. Yeah, so that makes the platforms lateral. Now the platforms are vertical. Alright. Yeah, so this is a deceptively linear dungeon.
Yep. Crowbeak says Uematsu also does metal. Yes. Which also tends to be kind of sweeping and orchestral in its own way.
Okay. What song did you say you wanted Disturbed to cover? Oh, Hallelujah. After they did such a good job on The Sound of Silence, you wanted them to do Hallelujah?
Yes. I want to hear that.
Singer probably has the range for it. Okay.
Oh man, half of these are squids, but there are some really good jellies.
Jelly pillows. You're still looking for jelly pillows?
Yeah. I love jellies.
Oh, Charlotte.
If I had the money, I would put a crap ton of command strips on the ceiling and hang up 1,000,000 jelly plushes.
On the ceiling?
On the ceiling.
Anyone who ever comes... If we ever make it on YouTube, we can get that Markiplier money. Our place is going to have so much whimsy.
Yes.
You are whimsy. You are whimsy personified.
Yes. The cool thing is it would help with the soundproofing because of all the danglies.
That's true. I hadn't thought of it. We could just business expense it and say that it's soundproofing material.
What's with all these jellyfish on your expense report? Well, sound dampening.
Luke says if you find a good sushi pillow, let him know. For
sushi
that,
pillow?
I recommend the brand called Squishables. That's
Yes.
where my pancake pillow is. But they have lots of food pillows. They have just about every food you can possibly imagine in
Let's see.
happy pillow form. Yeah, if you can find the Squishable sushi pillow, link it in the chat.
Sushi plush.
It's cute. They all look super happy. Even
Would
if they
you
have
like a
bites
shrimp sushi?
taken out of them. There are multiple sushi pillows.
So... Yep, well, there's multiple sushis, so there's going to be multiple kinds of sushis pillows.
I want a Las Vegas roll. Mom, now that you're back in town, we need to go to tacos or taco, whatever it was.
So there's a salmon roll. That's a kitty. It's not a sushi, that's a kitty. That's a
Yeah.
rice ball. That's a squeak toy for a dog. And that is a $35 plush, but
They're large.
it's 15 inches.
Yeah, my pancakes. Who needs some stuffing put back into them?
Yes, we need to find a salmon stuff the boy.
But my pancake plushie is massive. He's bigger than most of my pillows.
They also have a $20 version that's 7 inches, but that's less sushi. That's not fun.
Exactly. I also like the pineapple one.
Oh, it's a tamago roll.
What is the tamago roll?
It's just the rice and the seaweed wrapped with an egg.
Okay.
Did you see that? I was great.
And if cute is not your style,
Yeah, exactly, Crowbeak. Pancake Buddy. So there's a game that Crowbeak and I are playing the shit out of called Shop Titans. It's a free-to-play mobile game. That's another one I was going to do for the show.
here's a photorealistic sushi pillow.
And it comes with a Pancake Buddy, which is a carpet that looks like a pancake, and it's adorable.
Oh no, it's a panda in a cup noodle.
A panda in a cup noodle?
Yes.
Squishables is the best.
Well, that one's Ani Rolls.
Oh.
They did a collaboration with Nissin Noodles to make a panda in a cup noodle.
I see.
But yeah, Squishables has an avocado.
If I remember right, the avocado is one of the more popular ones.
Yes. That's a bread pillow. That's a 31-inch bread pillow.
The other thing I like about Squishables plushies is most of them look like they have a bite taken out of them, and yet they're still very happy.
Yes. It's like, yes, this is my purpose.
You
I
won
give
the
you
original
nutrients.
Shop Heroes? Shop Heroes? Is that like Shop Titans? Yeah, I decided to remake, Ruin is the player character for Shop Titans, so she is making money, even when she's not making money in Emersia.
Oh my god, get out, Krobik. You can avocado.
That's funny. That is excellent marketing. It's almost like she did PR professionally for a while. Alrighty. So now we have a glowing booper, but before I touch it, let's do this. Let me guess, touching this booper turns the platforms 90 degrees, right? So I want to line it up so one's pointing that way.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so before I boop that booper, we're going to go past it, and we're going to get... Oh, clever girl. I have to... that's why there was the booper to boop on this side of the moat. Because I needed to flip the platforms back to being lateral. Clever, clever. Hopefully this treasure is worth it, because we're going to have a bit of a ways to run. I'll just skip fights here.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Retreat!
Since I've already done the fights once, I'll just skip them.
My turn!
See you around.
All right, we'll clear your way. Leave it to me.
Okay, so we boop the booper. So now the platforms are lateral. And now
We'll clear your way.
we go back to where we were.
This will be faster if we fight together.
Oh, this one is so annoying.
Retreat!
All right, we'll clear your way. Leave it to me.
Bye.
And then we can get ourselves our treasure.
No time. Bye.
Take down the enemy!
If I was playing this off camera, I probably would have fought all those guys. I don't like running from fights in RPGs. Even when the fights are kind of pointless. That was clever. I like that design. And the puzzle element of this. Goddess scales. What does that do? Goddess scales. Item used to reset class back to 1. I see. So I can redo my class. That's not that helpful, but okay. Fair enough. I see why it would be a decently high value item. Alright. Graveyard Keeper? Yeah, they just came out with a new expansion. That's another game that I would like to do for streaming Sundays when we do our schedule change. This looks safe. Let's lick it. Oh, nothing's happening. Oh, there we go. Okay. You seem familiar. Okay, he's using Dark Force, so lessons learned from the last fight. Let's put Holy Saber on Charlotte and see if that gets me a little bit more. Yep. That does more damage. Wasn't this the boss on the ghost ship? I don't remember. I think it was. Yeah, it was. I remember that attack. I don't think he was white there. I think he was black, but... He-wing white! Wow, Duran's actually landing attacks. What the fuck? Okay, that attack I think goes in random directions. Okay, so Duran, here's a Holy Saber, and Kevin, here's a Holy Saber. And we should be able to wail on him. Yeah, I think when he does the spinny-do like that, we're just going to get hit, because he seems to do it wherever he wants to do it. And he aims for us as a group. This should do some decent damage. Wow, that did a lot less damage than I thought it would do. Oh, my Holy Saber wore off. Oh, it probably wore off right when I was doing that that attack. Oh shit, I have to fight the this. Well, that was a grand fail. Although we're doing so much damage that we don't even really need to do that mechanic. Wait, if he's weak to Bull or Holy, then that's a pretty solid shot for Charlotte. I would just burn through my magic way too quickly. Yeah, it's not bad. It's something to keep in my back pocket. I can't just do that all day. I don't have the magic points for it. Especially since I have to keep healing the idiots. I can't have everything. In this fight, it would be easier to have Charlotte as a buffer. If she had that spell that allowed her to use Holy Saber on everybody at once. However, that was the other class. So she would have fewer healing options if I had gone that way. So it goes. Oh. Time for your dumb bullshit ghosty doos? Okay. Oh, that doesn't even hit me all that hard. Screw it. I'll just ignore the ghosty doos so I can whack the thing. Yeah, he's not very powerful. It's like he didn't get leveled up. Even though it says he's 63, he doesn't seem any harder. In fact, he seems easier than the first time I fought him. Of course, the first time I fought him, I also only had 2 people for plot reasons. So he's going down pretty... Duran, stop walking the AoE in to us. Duran. Duran, you're a terrible tank. No comms for you. Alright, since I'm ready to do my limit break, I Holy Sabered first, so hopefully this will do a significant amount of damage. Yes! There we go. Oh, it maintained its damage from before. There we go. Yeah. Suck it, Gova. Sharing is caring. Yeah. I'm gonna share some cyanide with Duran. That's how much I care about him. Okay. Proceeding forward. So, looking at the amount of time that's passed for the stream so far, I think I'm going to get to the ending of the game, or try to. And then we'll call it, And then if Soul requests the game next month as well, we can do the post-game content. Because I don't think... I mean, we've got to be close to the ending for Charlotte, but... just my gamer instinct tells me that we're not quite there. Because the Jester left. You know, he's not dead. And we still have to get Heath. And we still need to heal Carl or whatever. Like, we haven't had the endings yet, so... But we've got to be close, man. Stop it, Queen Succubi! Don't poison me. Jeez. Come on, Queenies, go down.
It's not even a Queen Succubi, it's a Queen Succub.
Succub. Oh no, choices.
Choices are bad.
Alright. Destroy left. Okay. Oh no, more choices. That was not the... I was not aiming for the peeper. Yeah, I know. Too bad. Oh well. That's fine. One less enemy in my way. I need to do class strikes more often. They charge too quick in this game. Yeah, plus I have Charlotte set that she gains a lot of her charge gauge whenever she heals anybody. Alright, so... I assume I need to pick right, and it will send me right. Nope, that sent me too far to the right. Okay, so it's not just... It's not that easy. Alright, so this is probably... We're just going to have to brute force it. Peeper didn't bat an eye. Was that... I don't know if that pun was on purpose, Ginergy, but, you get a cookie for that one. Ow, guys. Come on now. I do like that you can't move when you're casting, but you're still vulnerable. It makes it so that you have to...
Really consider it.
Time when you do your spell especially in the midst of a bunch of enemies surrounding you.
This song is really good.
It is. It's very peaceful. It kind of reminds me in simplicity. Wow, there are 5 things here. Oh. Oh. You have glowy eyes. The rest of you do not have glowy eyes. So I assume I do go to the glowy eyes one. Hey, look at that. Who's the guy who does the song that KK Slider is made after? He does the 19-note song in like 1,000 games over the years, including Animal Crossing and Mario Paint and other games. Anyway, the
Slider inspiration, Kazumi Tataka.
Yeah, and the simplicity of this song reminds me of his 19-note song.
You managed to get so far. Bravo.
Hey! Why are you siding with this terrible person? I can't believe it. You were so nice to me. How can you do this?
What a lively bunch of would-be heroes to have defeated the Benevodons. Look how powerful the sword has become now that it is infused with their combined energy. This is its true strength. Now I shall absorb this power into my body. I will live forever. An immortal soul stronger than the goddess of Manah herself. The perfect being. Behold! I will become a god!
Will you now?
No! Not the Sword of Manah! Stop! No!
The power will start to flow within me. No longer will it channel the goddess's energy. The Sword of Manah as you know it will be lost forever. You must see the end is inevitable. What? Ah! Oh, the pain!
The Chipotle you ate is coming back to haunt you.
What? The surge of light is holding me back. It is coming from the sanctuary. The goddess is not yet destroyed. Very well. Once I cut down the tree, the goddess will be no more. The last of the mana power will disappear and I will be complete! I am off to the sanctuary to deal with this.
Oh no! The goddess of Manah is in danger!
I will not let you impede my master's plan. You shall not leave this place alive.
Hey! Snap out of it! It's me! Your friend Charlotte! Don't you know me?
Charlotte? Who? I do not know you.
Hey! No!
Oh, cutscene's not over.
This is where you will perish.
I don't want to fight you, Heath! Stop it! Please, stop!
I know it's a trope, but man, why didn't Duran or Kevin just run up and
Bop the guy?
stab the dude while he was talking at us for friggin' 5 years?
Because video game.
Wake up, Heath!
Stop your ridiculous sobbing.
Holy Saber, maybe?
that time when Heath was all of us.
He absorbs holy. Okay, not that then. Flame saber, anything to get holy off of me right now.
What is this? This little girl.
Oh, since he absorbs holy, doing that'll probably just heal. Yup, that just healed him. That's cool. Like, since this is Charlotte's boss, you want to make sure that Charlotte's moves will actually do more harm than good for the team. Okay, let's... Come on, Charlotte. Get your shit together. Oh, no. We're going to eat that, probably. Oh, got him just in time. This is good music, too. This is, like, a regretful song.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a hard boss, but at least within the context of the narrative, this would be very difficult for Charlotte. Since this is, I mean, her entire thing has been trying to save him, so... A little bit of a regretful music during the boss fight makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is not a hard boss fight. Because, I mean, oh, jeez. Duran's making it hard.
Does he keep holying his blade?
What? No. He keeps walking into the AoEs. He just dodged out of one AoE to go into another AoE.
A harder hitting one?
Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're gonna eat this attack because there's no way I'm gonna have the time to take all the zombies out, I don't think. Oh, we did it anyway, wow.
Poor Heath is gonna wake up with such a headache.
Yes. Why do I feel like I've been slapped by a fan 1,000 times?
About that.
Oh yeah, you haven't done your Charlotte voice today. I could just feel Ledge going, oh no. Why did I remind the Akamura? Who took all that damage? Why did I bother asking? God damn it, Duran.
Take a drink.
Ouch. Come on, Charlotte. Get your head in the game. See, because he... So, compared to the other bosses, Heath is just standing there more often. Like, he's letting me attack him more often, rather than having invincibility frames or anything like that. So... He's a much easier boss than, say, the fucking door.
Everything's an easier boss than the door.
Yeah, that's true.
That earth monster we fought was easier than the fucking door.
Earth monster?
Was it the metal one?
Oh, with the hands? Yeah, that one was fair. That one I just
Handy boy.
wasn't... I wasn't leveled enough. That was not a mechanics problem.
Oh god, his name is the Handyman now.
You alright, Heath?
Do not worry about me. You must get to the sanctuary of Manah and stop the masked mage.
No, Heath. I won't leave you like this.
Listen to me, Charlotte. The masked mage is... In the past, Wendell was overseen by 2 priests. One of light and one of dark. 2 halves of the same whole. The priest of light was Charlotte's grandfather. And Belgar, the priest of dark, was my father. One time, my father came across a deathly ill child so sick that they couldn't be saved by the power of light. Instead, he turned to the forbidden reviving arts for an answer. He became obsessed with cheating death. With his new dark powers, he tried to save the girl. But it was too late. But my father's obsession with the forbidden dark magic was rejected by the Temple of Light. He was thrown out for his crimes. To make matters worse, my father's face was horribly scarred by his newfound powers. He began to wear a mask to cover his head. But such a mask could do little to hide the evil growing within him. With Wendell against him, my father attempted to use his own body to test out his new reviving skills. He became immortal, a dark lich, unstoppable now that he has the Benevolence power. Practically a god. I tried to make my father see reason. He was once a good, honest man. But his heart is only darkness now. Even I fell to its corruption. I am just a reanimated corpse. You helped me recover my corrupted soul from the dark depths into which I had sunk. But even though the battle brought me back to my senses for now, it is only a matter of time before I fall again. This is my last chance to say goodbye. Charlotte, I know you can do this. You can defeat my father and save the world from evil. I believe in you.
Heath, what are you doing?
Charlotte, everyone, may Manah be with you.
No! Heath!
I question whether a narrative dump was the right play for that, but sure. Spell armor. Defense increases by 60% when casting.
That's alright.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's any abilities I'd be willing to give up for that one, but that's not bad. Also, the reason I coughed during that is Akamura was like, shouldn't we be casting healing spells on him while he's blathering? Maybe it would have stopped him from bleeding out.
Well, I mean, he said he was a reanimated corpse, but he said that, what, 5 minutes into his spiel?
Okay, save the goddess of mana. Alright, so we have to get out of here. So we flammy drum. Right. We need to find a place to go. To shop. Wow, that's cool that the sky is still looking like shit here as Flammy flies to grab us. Alright, so I need to just go to the nearest town, stock up, and then we are probably going to the final boss now. And yeah, we'll do post-game content next month if Soul requests the game again.
That masked mage won't get away with this. I don't wanna, but I will get him, even if I have to go through heat.
Okay. I think the Moonlight Town had a shop. Ugh. At least I feel suitably prepared for the fight, other than items. I mean, aside from the door, we haven't had a game over. That's a weird sentence. So... let's see... ah, here we go. How much money do we even have? I have $104 or $105,000. Good. I guess I don't need anything after all, because I can only bring 9 items into battle. So let's just up a few of the low ones. There's actually, if I can talk to the shop. The shop kitties who sell the endgame armor and weapons, that would be helpful. Because I don't know if I can buy them here. Yeah, I won't be able to buy them in a town. I can't remember if they're up in Sanctuary. If they are, then this will be nice and easy. Let's head up to Sanctuary and see. I hope just going to Sanctuary doesn't commit me, but I guess we'll see. Hi, Flammy. You have wings on your butt.
Butt wings.
Aw, wouldn't Nisi be cute if she could fly? Actually, never mind.
No.
She'd run into things.
She'd bonk into shit.
She would bonk into everything.
Let's not turn our little angel into a Gala cat.
Oh, we should fashion her a set of wings and see if she can teach herself how to fly.
She'd hate it.
She's passed out. She's just a
She
kitty
is
lump on the bed.
conked out.
Yep.
She had hopes and dreams, and now she's a sleepy, having them.
Her hopes and dreams are for lap time, which I did not give her.
And third breakfast.
And third wait, did you give her a second breakfast?
No.
Oh.
But if she's gonna get a second, why not a third?
This is true. Oh, they're doing the whole intro as if I've never been here before. Oh, is this to show that yeah, they're showing the Sanctuary sucks now, because it used to be all green and happy.
No. Sanctuary of Manah.
I see.
This is for heat. I won't let that villain get away with this.
No time. Hurry to the Manah goddess.
Right.
No time.
Did we get everyone's best class? I can't remember. I think we did, right?
I don't remember. I think they've got another class that comes in the post game.
That's right. Yes.
There's no time.
Yeah. There's always time to get items.
There's no time.
I got something called Brave Blade. I wonder if that's a weapon for douchebag. And we're getting some items that permanently increase numbers, so this is helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check everyone's gear now. Whoops.
There's no time.
Alright, Charlotte. Yeah, I have 3 judgments. All of them are significant, like... That's a 12-point boost in physical attack. And a 18-point boost in magic attack, which should also affect her casting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got a ton of good stuff from that. So, what is the Fury whatever? Where is the Fury whatever? Fury Choker. It's not listed here. So the one I have equipped is halves wind damage. Yeah, that needs to be changed out. I mean, I may as well just go for pure defense on her ring. Let's see, and then that's fine, that's fine. Yeah, I don't want to replace any of her abilities with the one I got from Heath, so. Okay, yep, Brave Blade's better. I assume the final boss is going to use dark magic, so let's equip Duran with the halves. There it is. Halves dark damage, because I have a feeling if I don't do that, he's going to get the ever-loving shit kicked out of him. Oh, his magic defense is garbage. His magic defense is 180 to Charlotte's 279. That probably changes a few things, too. Yeah. Oh, there's Fury Choker, and only Kevin can wear it. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, let's check everyone's stat points. Sure. Oops. Nope. Don't need any abilities because I'm happy with what I got. Still happy with what I've got. And get your stamina up. Okay. Alright, well, now we're a lot better organized. We're definitely stronger than we were a few minutes ago.
There's no time!
Yeah, see, we've been going 21 hours, 16 minutes. I don't feel like I've played this that much slower than the first run. So, alright, well, we should be good to go. Let's give this a shot. I suppose any last-second grinding is helpful, so we may as well fight our way there instead of just running there. Okay. We still don't know what's going to happen to Carl. And I wonder if, like, we haven't seen any sort of ending for Kevin, have we? Or
not really.
Maybe we have. Maybe that's what counts for the, remember we did have to... We fought the guy, the rival, and then the rival got turned into a baby. And Kevin was like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to have happen for some reason. Or were you not with me during that?
I don't think I was with you for that.
Okay. Yeah, the werewolf man was like, I wish I had a second life. And some magic force is like, okay, I will grant your wish.
Wow.
And he turns him into a baby. And then the baby is going to be raised by wolves, and he's going to eventually grow up back into the douchebag. Or something. Yeah, that was Kevin's ending.
Weird.
And I think Duran had an ending too, but I don't remember it, because Duran himself is forgettable.
I changed my class.
What?
I changed my class. And then...
Your what?
His class. This is all about changing
his class.
Did he ever whoop the Scarlet Wizard's ass?
No, the Scarlet Wizard just gave up.
Oh, well then.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I think that's tied to who your main is. Because Scarlet Wizard and Booby Girl just were like, you know what? Shit's too evil for us. We're out. And they just quit.
What a couple of losers.
Yeah. But I think Angela had to deal with Scarlet Wizard. And I assume, like, if Hawkeye was our main, then I would have had to deal with Booby Girl.
Belladonna.
Sure.
Yeah.
Whatever her name is. Yeah, but they just quit. Maybe Carl is more of a part if Kevin's the main. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Or I do think there is like an ending cutscene. Like, during the actual ending, there is a sequence. So, I kind of assume that's what's going to wind up happening.
Oh no, you can't just jump up. You have to carefully wander through the swamp.
Like, we save the goddess and she's like, I'll grant you all a wish. And then Carl lives or whatever. I can't remember if the goddess has the power to resurrect. Maybe she just gets power by plot, so it's like, you know, whatever she needs to do, she'll do for the sake of the plot.
To enough.
And then whatever she can't do because of plot, she can't do, you know. Wow, these shapeshifters are easy when there's not a whole bunch of traps going off in my friggin' face. It's a shadow.
That one's got some Amogus vibes going on. Oh,
What?
he got fat.
He is fat, and he shot his fat at me with his eyeball. Or whatever.
All he needs is a little backpack, and he'll be a little Amogus boy.
These things... We're fighting Among Us protagonists right now.
Yep. We're fighting imposters.
Yes, or imposters. I never did... Wait. I didn't mean Among Us. I actually didn't mean Among Us. I meant Fall Guys. I said the wrong title. But both apply. Oh god, he turns into Duran. Well, he turned into the most useless member. Oh god, look at that. Wow! That's what you get for turning into the most useless member.
Holy shit.
Even the AI's enemy cannot handle the power that is the suckage of Duran.
Damn.
Gold item. Boop. Yeah, didn't we have to fight some sort of giant Tyrannosaurus Rex or something up here when we were Angela? Pretty sure that was
here for that.
You were here. You were here for the ending.
Oh, I don't remember. That's not good.
Because I think you were part of every stream in the first run. You just weren't a part of every stream in this run. If I remember, I'll show you the Kevin's rival turning into a baby thing when we're done here. It's really stupid.
It sounds really stupid.
It was really stupid. He's also a very ugly baby.
Well, if I remember right, he was a very ugly dude.
Oh, hi. Can I... No.
Oh, there's a way up there. You gotta go around.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to... That's probably the hint that he's there. And then when you actually get there, he's kind of behind the bushes or whatever. Hey, General Zod, you should turn back into Duran. That really showed me the last time you did that. That's another game I want to play. I want to get the expansion pack for Spider-Man, because I had such a good time with that game. It's another one I almost restarted for funsies. Who did you turn into? Oh no, you turned into Kevin.
Uh-oh.
That's a problem. There we go. We just kept him juggled so he couldn't attack. That's how to get through that little kerfuffle. Oh no, now there's two of them.
What if they both turn into Duran?
There's one who turned into Duran. Real Duran's like, hey Charlotte, good job killing my clone. And Charlotte's like, yeah.
Yeah, killing your clone.
Not for nothing, you know I still never got all of my Microsoft Flight Simulator data. Like, I had that downloading overnight, and it's still not done.
Good God.
Yeah, it was 180 gigs, and that's before the patches. Yeah, see? Like, if I just run forward, I don't know that the cactus is here. He's hidden in such a good spot. Like, and if I was... Yeah, but if I was, like... If I was going full speed and not really thinking about it, like... he'd be so easy to overlook. That's a good spot.
Found little cactus.
More items available and resetting training points half off at the night market. Oh! That actually might be really helpful for the post-game. We'll have to go there. Hey, backup brain, remind me to go to the night market when we start the post-game. That'll be in another month or whatever. What are you doing, Kevin? Alright. I don't remember this being a maze, but this I can imagine I overlooked. They gave me healing jars right before a healing save point. Cool, thanks. This is also probably the final save point. I can just feel it.
Oh, there's 3 little Emergles.
Oh, yep, there he is. There's the guy in the distance on the rock.
How am I going to cut this tree down? Hum hum hum. I should stand here and think about it for 10 fucking years. Hum hum hum.
Yeah, Luke, I haven't bothered trying to 100% this game. I just don't
Chainsaws.
want to.
Chainsaws won't be invented for another 1,000 years. Hum 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 hum.
I just go. There is a thing, though, that, like, when you go into an area, I think it tells you in the map. Oh, I guess not. There is a power you get from the cactuses that tell you if there's a cactus in the area, if that makes sense. There is a power where it gives you a treasure chest count, which I have already, but I think there's one that just straight up, like, it'll beep or something to tell you that there's a cactus in the area, so you can just look around. Hey, there's 2 Durans and a Kevin.
Oh dear. Hum hum hum. Maybe if I just artifice a chainsaw? No, we haven't refined gas yet. Hum hum hum.
Yeah. That's something Tales of Arise dodged. Like, Tales of Arise does a good job with villains who are trying to do things. Like, the reason they stop and blather at you is because you interrupt them. It's not just that we're all just staring at each other doing nothing, you know? Yeah, exactly. If I really want all the little cacti, I'll just Google the guide for it. Because this shit is not fun enough to me to, oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a decent game. I'm gonna shut up now for the cutscene.
Such a shame. The tree has withered completely, and the goddess of Manah is no more.
No.
What?
How could you?
Oh, okay.
Ha! You are becoming weaker by the minute without the tree of Manah to sustain you. Understandable, as fairies are born of the tree in order to protect it. Of course you would perish without a purpose. Fear not, I will soon make you all my undead servants, bound to serve and protect me in this new age.
No! I won't let you! No! Billy!
Oh! I see you would prefer death to servitude. What fools! You are throwing away the opportunity to serve an invincible god! No matter. I have no need of servants, for I am all-powerful. Oh, do you even know how long I have awaited this day? My loathing for humanity has been hidden beneath this mask. I've been concealing my true essence inside this mortal shell. But now my time has come. I will unleash this poison anger and condemn humanity to utter destruction. Do you wish to see my true form underneath this disguise? Here it is!
Okay. Oh, hi.
Behold! This is the real me! I resurrected my own body with dark magic in order to overcome death itself! Do you not see? Now I, a dark lich, am stronger than the gods!
What are those things in your ribs?
No need to fight any longer. I will end you all. What is hurting me so?
This ends here and now. Even without the tree or mana power to help us, we will never give up. Not without a fight! Not as long as our hero, the chosen one of the mana sword, is here. Without mana, elementals and spirits may disappear from the realm. But you should not lose hope. You will be creating a new world for everyone. Come! You must stand up and fight! The future is in your hands! Whether you can see us or not, we'll be with you always. So keep fighting! You can't lose!
Preposterous! Without the Sword of Manah, you have no chance of defeating me. I am like a god, and you have no weapon that stands a chance in the face of immortality. Give up!
You're wrong! Don't you see? Even without the physical mana sword, as long as the Chosen One is here, the sword that lives in all of our hearts, that we call hope, will never disappear!
Foolish mortals! I will destroy any hope you have lingering in your bodies. Face the wrath of your new god!
Charlotte's dramatic whipping out of her tiny little limp flail was just too much for me. Alright, Holy Saber on myself until I get a feel for this. Yep, definitely a weakness. Wow, we are doing a tremendous amount of damage on him. Duran, oh my god, Duran. Wow. Am I even hitting him? I hope I am. Yeah, I am. Oh, yeah.
Time to hit everybody else with Holy Blade?
I mean, yeah, probably. Because I'm
only
not
help.
doing as much damage as the others, so... Did you just walk into the gas that severely hurt you and
did.
petrified you?
He did.
God damn it. I hate you, Duran, with every fiber of my being.
This is why we don't hang out with him.
Ugh. Stop getting petrified. Oh, God. That I think I can jump over or avoid by being on the far left relative to where he is. But it's also kind of a pain in the ass to dodge regardless. Better to just take it. It doesn't do that much damage to me. Sorry, Duran. For once, that was my fault. Why am I apologizing to you after all you've done to me? Oh, we're gonna slap his little fingies!
Whap, 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 whap.
You better fucking dodge that, Duran.
He didn't. He's not. He hasn't.
Hate him. At least he did his limit break. Ow.
Did he just punch you in the face?
He did. So this jerk's whole thing...
Duran's dead again.
Duran, god damn it. Duran's whole thing... Or, not Duran. The Dark Lich's whole thing is he just teleports a lot. He's not that hard.
Crowbeak says Duran needs more endurance.
Thank you, Crowbeak. Alright. Let's... I didn't have my Holy Saber up.
She's also not a big fan of this attack.
Wow. I like to imagine... I see that she's doing the sunglasses emote. I like to think she's just continually putting on pairs of sunglasses on top of themselves. So by the time the stream's over, she's going to have like 14 pairs of sunglasses all stacked on top of each other. Duran, would you please stop dying like an idiot? Ooh, I like this music.
Yes.
This is a bop that slaps, so says the kids, or what? Duran, you were fine if you hadn't moved. God damn it. Ow.
He's already down to half health. Again.
Who? Yeah. Am I poisoned? What the fuck's happening right now? Am I just standing in an AoE? No, I was gassed. Okay. Is this the final boss?
Lord, I fucking hope so, because I'm sick and tired of Duran's shit.
This feels too easy if this is the final boss. The goddamn door was harder than this. Did that... Oh shit, that didn't do anything. Oh shit! I didn't realize there were things I needed to attack. I wasted my limit break. We get it? Must have. Yep, he's all stunned. Okay, so... Holy Saber... The allies... Man, I wish that lasted longer. That's fine. That's not me complaining about the game on a mechanical standpoint. That's just like, oh man, I wish it lasted longer. There we go. Yeah, we are doing a tremendous amount of damage to him. Duran. Duran. Oh, sorry guys. I just walked into both of them. Oh, whatever.
They would have walked into it anyway.
Yeah. This is really good music. Who's injured? Why did I bother asking that question? Okay, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop this one. Yep, the allies were getting too confused. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I can heal that out.
Oh, he's doing it again.
Yeah. Alright, get the ads out of here, heal them, get the little baubles out of here. Kevin, no! Kevin, why? Okay. And then Holy Saber, so I can do my super move, and that might do it. Yep, there we go. Unless he's got a second form.
But I am immortal. This is impossible.
That was an annoying sound effect, and I don't know what it was. Okay, well, we didn't pop the achievements for the endings yet, so there might be a second form or something coming at us. I agree, Genergy. The door would have been a better final boss. Oh, I guess we're just done. Okay.
Family! Thank you for never giving in to despair. But the tree of Manah is dead, and Manah has disappeared from the world. I can't exist without Manah. We didn't know each other for long, but I treasured our time together. I won't forget any of you. No! Don't go, Faye. Please. Don't worry about me. You were fighting for everyone's future, including mine. Thanks to your triumph, I will now be reborn as the new goddess of Manah. What? You see, fairies are like the seeds of the Manah tree. Once they find a worthy person, someone with a pure heart that they trust completely, that fairy can become the new tree and goddess of the Manah in the world. To bring that Manah, the Manah we have lost, back into this realm, I must take the tree's place and sleep here in the sanctuary. It may yet take 1,000 years for me to restore all of the Manah. But if in 1,000 years your descendants still remember the Tree of Manah, I will awaken. I'm sure I can help them in their hour of need as well. But until I am needed in the future, I will remain here, asleep, quietly protecting the world as this tree. This is where we part. My brave heroes, farewell. May the sword of Manah one that lives in all your hearts, shine on. Forever.
Yeah, we're just leaving. No goodbyes from us. We're just out of here.
Thank God that's over. Fuck off, Fairy. Have fun cleaning this shit up.
Dar said her whole purpose in tagging along was to scheme to get promoted. Lesh says brave heroes and whatever Duran is.
God damn, the corporate ladder is brutal.
Side character promotion to big being is on brand for the series. Yeah, that's accurate. Okay. Oh. Something's happening.
Never forgive you. You hurt Carl.
Fool! You always let your anger cloud your judgment. Take stock of your situation before you act.
Huh?
You still believe that you killed Carl? See for yourself.
Your stupid fucking dog was never dead. I had to dig him up. He was crying.
My God.
Carl! You're alive! How?
Yeah, I'm like, we buried Carl, right?
Gorgon's illusions merely made Carl's body seem lifeless. Then you failed to think clearly.
What?
And assumed the worst. I saved him myself from the shallow grave.
Oh my God, I was right.
King.
I called.
I was wrong.
Alright. That is the stupidest way that could have possibly concluded.
You have always been quick to give in to weakness. I needed you stronger. Physically and mentally. You mistakenly thought your mother left you, when she actually passed away from illness. I never told you, so that your anger would turn toward me.
What?
I sought to use your anger to bring out your power.
Oh, so you're just a shit
But
dad.
that is not true strength. True strength is being able to overcome your anguish. I care not for revenge or the Manah sword. I created Ferolia because I could not tolerate the pitiful state beastmen were in. Humans were relentless in their oppression of our people. I could not sit idly by. I tried to give the kingdom a shared goal by suggesting an invasion.
This is stupid.
My people were no longer bound by their fear of humans. It is my creed to reject all weakness. What matters in life is strength of will.
I lied and manipulated everyone because no one was strong enough, in my opinion.
Begun your journey towards strength.
I
and
was
self-reliance.
dumb, but I am not wrong.
Always fight for what you believe in.
And we're just
I
cool
will.
with this.
My friends and I will keep fighting for this world. Even without Manah. For the sake of the future. And I will surpass you. I will.
You fucking better, because I'm a stupid king.
I am not yet old and feeble enough to lose to you. Go now, Kevin.
I mean, they can't all be Final Fantasy VI or Lufia 2, but man,
That was fucking
I
stupid.
was really hoping the writing would at least...
I was joking about your dog was never dead and I had to go dig him up. Jesus Christ.
And it was illusionary magic? What?
Dumb.
So then how the hell would the king know that it was illusionary? This
is stupid.
My new friends. They are your friends too. Find more and more friends, Carl.
Carl needs to pee on Duran.
Carl's just like, I don't know why I'm hanging out with you losers.
Oh, good. Now we get to see Duran's ending. That's going to be fun. Wait, does this mean Charlotte had the best narrative of these three?
Yep.
That's sad.
Terrible.
We really did do ourselves a disservice by picking the three good ones in the first run.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is Duran's
I don't know.
ending.
Even Reese's story was stupid at the beginning.
Yeah. She's a terrible sister.
Duran, you're back safe and sound. I'm just so glad to see you.
I'm sorry I made you worry, Wendy. Aunt Stella. It's over now.
You can tell me when you're ready. You should go to the castle and report back to His Majesty.
I'm gonna go ahead and say the music is good at least. Music's still good. Music is still good. This does make me wonder how the original game was written, if it was this silly.
That sounds like quite the adventure. Your journey was difficult, but it had to be done. Now is not the time for sadness. Loki is alive inside you all. His soul is freed and with you always.
Who's Loki?
Duran's dad, I think.
We do not have the goddess of Manah to rely on to keep the world in balance anymore. Duran, you and your friends will take up the mantle as the new Golden Knights. Valsena will follow where you lead. The future is yours.
That sounds like a stupid decision, but whatever, you're the king.
Lesson 1. Here's how to walk AoEs into your allies. I bet I actually do want to play this game again.
I mean, you want to play the game as better characters.
Yeah, I want to play with Angela again. She was good. She was talented. Grandpa!
Grandpa! Charlotte! Oh, you are safe. I could never have faced your dearly departed parents if something had happened to you. I'm so relieved to see you unharmed.
Grandpa, what about you? Aren't you sick?
Heath himself managed to cure my illness. A vision of him came to me one night. He used forbidden dark magic to undo the curse and save me, sacrificing himself. Then he disappeared. I tried to stop him. There was no need for him to throw his life away for this old man's sake. But he wanted to atone for the darkness in his soul before it was too late.
Why did you have to do that?
What?
What
How?
the fuck is this?
The goddess of Manah saved me. When I sacrificed my corrupted soul, I found myself lost in a dark abyss. But suddenly, a warm light rushed over me, and I heard the goddess speak. The goddess gave me what was left of her fairy life force and brought me back from the darkness. I would not be here if not for her. She saved my body and my soul. Charlotte, are you okay? It's okay. I will not leave you again. Hey, don't cry. You know the goddess is looking at this and laughing.
This is so dumb.
Yeah, this is...
This is so fucking stupid.
I was saved by a convenient plot device.
That wasn't even a plot device. That was pulling the shit out of their ass. Like I said, the goddess had powers based on just whimsy, based on whatever the writers wanted to have happen. There was no establishment for any of this. The rules were wildly inconsistent. This is not good writing. I think I'm going to downgrade my grade for the game to a C-. The action is fine. The writing is not. Where's Angela? I miss Angela.
She's chilling out in Altana, having a better time than we are.
I chose her because she was a cute girl, and she wound up being the best character. It's like friggin' Octopath Traveler all over again. Ugh. If the music was worse, this would be a D+ game. No, that's not true. D+ is too low. It's fine. The action makes up for the stupid plot. Are we done? This is credits. Oh, you're just going to give me a gray screen for no reason? Okay. Hi, Flammy. Alright, we saw the credits once already. I can't? Oh, press and skip the credits. Seen it once. Seen it once. You can see it on the first run. Now we get to start the post-game content, by which I mean I'll do it next time if Soul requests it. Wendelin Cleric. Yay, achievements that I generally don't give a shit about. Okay. I think one of those is for beating the game with all 6. Probably that last one. Oh, excuse me. What?
What is this? Where am I? Oh, I see. This world is...
Okay. Okay. New ability. Is it good? 2% of magic points for all allies every 10 seconds. Yeah, that's pretty good. The uwu is not quite over, Ledge. Not if Soul requests this one more time. If we do post-game content, we'll do all of it in a single stream, because as you can see from the previous run, the post-game content is not very long. It's only a few hours.
Yep. I was approved to have an entire week off in late November, so if Soul chooses that, we can do that during one of those days.
Oh, fun. Thanksgiving. The Thanksgiving of Charlotte. Okay. Well, I guess we're done for the day. Carl's alive. Heath is alive. Both in the dumbest way possible. I miss you, Angela.
Who said Charlotte? You miss
I
Charlotte.
did.
Oh, no.
Alright, we're done. So, thank you all very much for watching. No soundless fireworks because the series probably isn't complete yet, but definite thanks to Soul for buying this stream. Y'all can support us here on YouTube, what with the links in the video description for PayPal, Patreon, and other places, including our Discord. But for now, I will bid you goodbye. Have a good weekend. If I'm up for doing this again, yeah, I'm up for doing it again. This is gold, man. This is, like, it's painful, but it's painful in a fun way. So, yeah. Soul's gonna request it again for next month, so we can wrap up New Game Plus next time. I think next time it'll be episode 13, so the episode length count will even be unlucky. That's about par for the course. Are you alright, Akamura?
If.
Got it. Thank you all very much for watching. I will be on Discord very soon, but I will see you again next week for another stream.
The first run was interesting, but this run has been an emotional vampire, and I'm so tired.
It's probably just those 7 eggs you ate earlier today.
That would give me energy. It was eggs and cheese.